Guys, welcome back to the channel. It is I Gundam, and I'm a fraud. I am a damn fraud because I said I'd be doing 2 Gundam reviews before I did this one, and I'm just straight up lying to you. I'm coming clean. I'm gonna do this one because this one is just, I needed to get this one out. This one is just a fantastic figure. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out his box. This is the Designer Series X MegaMan X by True Force Collectibles. This is part of the Designer Series. To my knowledge, this is probably not true, but I think this is the only one in their collection, in their series right now, their Designer Series. But if I'm wrong, then don't quote me on that, please. As you can see from his box, it comes with a flap, which is nice. It shows his concept art, his designer comments, and just like the little details, but I'll get into those. This is apparently designed by Keisuke Mizuno, which apparently he was a fan of Mega Man, and let me say, that is kind of inspiring. He followed his dreams, and now he was able to design a really nice figure. From the box art, this box art is godlike box art. I love this box art. Just on how cool it looks. It's the actual figure, but edited. Photoshopped. And it's a really good Photoshop. But we're not here to talk about the box now. We are here to talk about the figure. And he is awesome. He comes with a ton of accessories. He comes with a pair of open hands. He comes with a shouting face. I'm not sure if you can see that well. You probably can't. There we go. Comes with 2 thrusters right here, if you can't see them, and those actually replace these back fins right here and here. And he comes with a right fist, but originally, I just dropped the camera. I'm not gonna edit that. These are taking too many takes. I'm just gonna roll with it. Here is his right arm. It actually came with the figure attached, but the Mega Buster's just X Buster, excuse me, is just objectively cooler. Here are his effect parts. Right here is his charge shot, which sort of looks like a Dragon Ball Z Ki Blast. Which this is just aesthetically pleasing to me. He comes with, I can assume that this is a multi-shot thing, like just pew pew pew, like in the games, like his small lemon shots. Here's a sort of bursting thing. It's a burst shot that you attach to the base right here of the Mega Buster, and then you put the effect parts on top of that. Yeah, his Mega Buster, his X Buster, I'm very sorry, actually is an LED. It even came with batteries. Check that out. That is really cool looking, especially in the dark. As for articulation on this guy, he has a ton of it. He can look up far, down far, he can go side to side, up and down, forward and backward, and he has a head swivel. For his arms, his shoulder flaps move, which can kind of give more articulation and more movement to his arms. He has an arm swivel, an elbow, no elbow swivel though. For his fists, he does have swivel there as well. His chest, he's got a ball joint at the chest, which you can even swivel. He has a very far chest crunch and very far back arch. His waist, he has a swivel. He can go side to side, forward and backward, and more swivels. For his legs, he has not as much articulation as I would have hoped, but he does have a swivel, and he can go forward, he can go backward. He has a fantastic spread. Like, this is some great stuff. Hoo boy. He does have a knee, and that knee is fantastic. You can even see the little mechanical details of his knee when you bend it, and that's fantastic. As for his feet, not much. There is not much there. he can go backward, forward, but he can't really pivot or anything because of his legs design. But that's really not that much of a problem. And I kind of forgot about this. I think he has thrusters in his boots. Let's go ahead and test that out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my hobby knife right here. Let's see if I can get these. I can. Holy crap! Ooh! I can actually get these open. You learn more new things about your figures every day. And wow. He has thrusters in the back of his feet, of his legs. That actually makes sense because in the games he dashes. He dashes in game, and that sort of explains it. Wow, that is actually surprisingly cool. I did not know that about the figure. That's probably me being a very terrible reviewer, not knowing what my figures do, but whatever. That's just something really cool. What I have to say, what I complain about the figure is the lack of articulation on his feet, and just how much of a pain it is to get his faces out. I have yet to swap his face out with the shouting face because it's just too hard to get the face off. It's just too hard to do it. And also, something else I have to complain about is this piece of shit stand that he comes with. This is a terrible stand. You're so much better off getting a Bandai Tamashii stand, because this is just too flimsy to pose him on. Like, they barely hold him up, and he's slanted. Like, look at him. He looks miserable on this stand. You're just better off with a Bandai Tamashii one. Get this shit out of here. But guys, if you are into Mega Man and you do love detailed figures, I highly suggest this figure, but it's kind of at an unreasonable price. I paid like $80 for this thing at Comic-Con. And let me just say, it's still it was worth it to me, but it probably won't be worth it to other people. I've seen like other figures range from like $40, and they're really good detailed. They're probably SH Figure Arts and D Arts. But anyway, this is Gundam Fan, and I'm signing off. Wow, I'm awkward.